welcome to Story Time, or StoryCorps, whatever we're doing, with Maya, Jonas, Eli, and Isaac. We're interviewing Nancy Balaban and Victor Balaban, and let's get started. Yeah? What do you guys?
Wait, do I have my first question now?
Yeah, you want to go?
You're on, Jonas.
Okay. What was your mom and dad's names?
My mom's name was Beatrice Leda Smith Newworth, and my dad's name was Louis Newworth, and I don't remember his middle name. But he had six brothers and sisters,
Wow.
Okay.
and my mother had 2 sisters and a brother.
What about Grandpa?
My mother's name was Rose, and my father's name was Benjamin. And my mother had 3 sisters and a brother. And my father had a brother who came to the United States with him, and a sister who stayed in Russia. And I understand she was both, at that time, a doctor and a dentist.
Oh,
Wow.
But she never came to the United States.
Okay.
Okay.
So Maya has a question.
What did you guys like to do for fun?
When they were how old?
My age.
Okay. When you were 11.
is this for both parents? Oh, okay. Should I answer first? Okay, what did I do for fun? Oh, I rode my bike, and I liked roller skating, and I liked to be with my friends. That's what I did for fun.
When I can remember when I was 11 and 12, I lived in Brooklyn. And somehow, as you ask me that question, I think of a Friday night where I was having an argument with my mother because I wanted to go out and play, and she was afraid that when I played, I was not careful enough. And sure enough, that Friday night, I went outside, ran into the street, was hit by a car, went up in the air, came down, and I just went on the side, and I decided I was not going to tell my mother about it.
So,
But I wasn't badly hurt. But I can still hear the car screeching, stop hitting me. I was hit up in the air and came down.
so your mom never knew?
I don't think she knew about it. I didn't tell her.
So, can I interrupt for 1 second because we didn't start the recording at the right time. So all of the stuff that Isaac said earlier didn't get recorded here. So I'm wondering if what we could just do is a quick thing to just say, if each of you would say your name and how old you are, okay?
Jonas Schellenberger Balaban, and I'm almost 9 years old. Maya Balaban, and I'm 11 years old.
Isaac Landman, I'm 18 years old.
Eli Landman, I'm 21 years old.
Okay, and we're in Boston, Massachusetts, and they are interviewing their grandparents, Vic Balaban, who's 91 years old, and Nancy Balaban, who's 87 years old. Okay, let's continue with the interview.
I ought to be 87 again.
What?
To be 87 again.
Oh,
You guys want to ask another
Jonas,
question?
do you have another question?
No, you can go.
Okay, Maya, do you have another question? You have a
Yeah,
whole list
you
of
do.
questions. Go ahead.
I say them all now?
Sure, go
No, I
ahead.
want to
Great
go. I want
questions.
to go. I want to go.
You want to go?
you want to go?
Grandma, this is just for you. Did you ever go to like a major sports game or a basketball game or a football game or anything like
I
that?
did. The biggest sporting event that I went to when I was a kid was the Army-Navy game, because my Uncle Joe, my mother's brother, was an officer in the Army. And so we had special seats at the Army-Navy game, and it was a very big event. Oh, it was very exciting. And my favorite part of the game was the half.
The half were like the
Yes, because they had they had bands and
singers.
and all kinds of stuff, because I didn't really understand football. But that was a big deal for me.
Okay.
And it was freezing cold.
Do you want to ask Grandpa that too? You might have a good one.
Or do you have another one for Grandpa?
I'd like to answer that question. Can I?
Okay, yeah.
I went to a lot of sporting events, but one that stands out in my mind was taking my mother to see a Jewish team from Israel play soccer. And my mother, my placid mother, got very excited, and all of a sudden she said, "Slug us with the cup, slug us with the cup." Hit it with your head. Hit it with your head.